Another 95,000 jobs were lost in September, and my next guest says that should worry taxpayers about government spending to come, because Texas Congressman and Republican Deputy Whip Kevin Brady says the president is stuck on stimulus. Congressman, what do you mean stuck on stimulus?
Well, I think the problem is, look, the economy, as we know from the jobs report, the economy's not getting worse. It's not getting better either. And after $750 billion, that's not good enough. The president's stuck on the stimulus as the only way to jumpstart the economy, and it has failed to do that. Plus, you've got a Congress that is probably the most anti-business, most job-killing agenda we've seen. That's what's holding the recovery back, in my view. But the president just thinks we need to spend more, especially on government jobs, as the answer. I don't see that at all.
Well, you know, I had one of these world-class economists on, one of these guys from the IMF last night, and he said the president has got it exactly right. And the only mistake they've made is they haven't spent enough money.
Yeah, well, thank goodness IMF's not in charge of the U.S. economy, being a worst case. You know, I think monetary policy from the Fed actually probably helped us through the roughest time. The stimulus was designed to create government jobs, and as you know, those only last as long as taxpayers are willing to shell out for them. What's happening right now is the government money is running out. Those state and local and federal jobs are suffering. But the jobs along Main Street, the way we should have had a recovery, we're still losing those. We're gaining a few, but those are still struggling the most. So I think the president all along in Congress was shooting at the wrong target.
Now, do you think this might be changing? I know, for instance, you're involved in a bill for the craft brewers, and on the Senate side, John Kerry is also involved. It seems like strange bedfellows to me, but could this be a sign that maybe the other side is waking up?
Well, I would hope so, but I'll tell you, and you know, there are some targeted bills I think that can help certain areas get going, but the fact is what you've been reporting before, which is consumer confidence is lower now than it was before the stimulus. Business confidence, I think, equally so with all this coming out of Washington. Until you restore those two, people feel comfortable coming back to the stores and businesses rehiring those workers and making those new investments. We're not going to see what we want to see.
All right, Congressman Brady, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time this afternoon.